With less than a year to go until the 2026 FIFA World Cup begins at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, the U.S. men's national team continues to stumble, raising doubts about their readiness. A 2-0 defeat to South Korea on Saturday marked their 7th loss in their last 8 games against top opposition, further dimming optimism. Son Heung-min and Lee Dong-jaeong provided the goals, exposing once again the fragility of Mauricio Pochettino's side. The Argentine manager, whose record now stands at 7 defeats in 17 matches, appeared drained after the final whistle yet maintained that progress is being made. He pointed to improvements in possession and chance creation, insisting that a lack of finishing, not tactics, cost them the game. "If you are not clinical, it's difficult," Pochettino said. "I am disappointed about the result, but the performance shows massive improvement. Players are starting to understand what we expect from them." Despite holding more of the ball, the U.S. failed to dictate the tempo, frequently undone by South Korea's swift counterattacks. Key starters struggled to assert themselves, with debutant Tristan Blackmon overwhelmed in his first appearance and striker Josh Sargent limited to minimal touches before being withdrawn. Substitutions injected some energy into the second half, but genuine chances remained scarce aside from a late effort from Weah. Perhaps more concerning than the defeat was Pochettino's attitude toward winning. He downplayed the importance of results in friendlies, framing the build-up as preparation for the World Cup rather than an opportunity to establish rhythm. "We need to start winning when the World Cup starts," he explained, drawing on his experience with Argentina in 2002, when early dominance gave way to group stage elimination. That perspective is not universally shared. Tyler Adams, who captained the side on Saturday, admitted his preference for building a winning habit before the tournament. "I love the feeling of winning, so I'd like to win games before the World Cup. You can have good performances without results, but eventually it's important to have some results," he noted. The balance between experimentation and momentum remains delicate. With no competitive fixtures before the tournament, every friendly carries added significance. Cohesion and confidence are proving elusive, leaving supporters wary of how prepared the team will be when the spotlight arrives. Looking ahead, the U.S. faces Japan in their next test, another stern challenge that may expose similar flaws. While Pochettino urges belief and stresses that peak form is what matters come June, mounting defeats risk eroding the trust of both players and fans. For all the talk of progress, results remain the truest measure, and the clock toward the World Cup keeps ticking.